Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the Cup Championship on GT Sport. We are here at Lagomaggiore in the Lamborghini Huracan GR3 for race 4 of the Cup Championship. At this round of round 6, with lights are going on the tree. You can see them on the right hand side, getting ready for a start. Seat 1 on pole from Cyrex. Off we go. Remember, top 5 reverse from the last race on the grid, so we're off. Seat 1 into the lead then. Cyrex trying to go with him. So is Callum. As everyone goes round the first corner, Seat 1 in the leads, Callum and Task 1 close together as well. TY looking for a way through past Neil Farmack, and Callum has to slot into third place. Cyrex get a second. Bidzster and Rodders alongside each other there. Bidzster in 9th place. As we go around the first few corners, Neil Farmack in 5th with TY behind him. So it's Seat 1, Cyrex, Callum, all very close together. Callum practically pushing Cyrex down the hill. Seat 1 makes a mistake and Cyrex looks for the inside, no way through, and then down to up towards the hairpin. Neil Farmack looking for a way through, almost 3 wide as Callum hits Cyrex and they go off. TY loses speed as well. Nick Hash and Bidzster making up positions. Seat 1, Neil, Task 1 and everybody else all in one. Bidzster back up to 5th, so Bidzster's back up near the front now. Nick Hash in 4th. As we go through this left-right section, Nick Hash runs wide and goes off and hits Bidzster, but he goes off himself. Back to 9th, TY goes off as well. Team Yellow all over the place here. Oh, incredible stuff as they come out that complex then. Callum's got Bidzster behind him now. TY side by side with Rodders down the hill. There's Task 1 looking for a way around Neil Farmack. Bidzster in 5th with Cyrex right behind him. TY's made his way up to 7th. Oh, incredible opening lap. As hectic as you can get. Rodders and TY side by side, but Rodders goes through. TY backs out of it, and his teammate might even go through here as well. So he's getting rid of a penalty that has accumulated as Rodders makes a mistake, and Nick Hash has to swerve in avoidance. So those positions change there as Task 1 behind Neil Farmack now. Looking for a way up the inside, trying to make a gap, but Neil Farmack's wise to it and says, no you don't, Sunshine, and Callum says, I'll have you instead then, Task. Goes right alongside him, and Bidzster's back in the fray as well. Bidzster's back in this as well. Bidzster got finally used to that controller. Right up behind Callum. As he goes up the inside of Task 1, and Seat 1's going to get passed by Neil Farmack for the lead. Seat 1 goes very slow there. Neil Farmack takes the lead of the race. Brilliant stuff. Task 1 down to 3rd, and Bidzster's right behind Callum. Oh, incredible stuff. No way through there as Cyrex looks to go past Bidzster as well, but no way Jose through there as Neil Farmack in the lead then. Seat 1, Task 1, Callum right behind Task 1, practically pushing him around that corner. Incredible stuff in this 4th race. Everyone going hell for leather. Task 1 defends and Callum is on the outside, and Bidzster goes up the inside of both of them. Bidzster is back, ladies and gentlemen, right up the inside of 2 people in one go. That's what Bidzster does. Task 1 and Callum go back down to 4th and 5th respectively. Bidzster up to 3rd place and on a push. So good to see Bidzster back up there. Cyrex down into 6th, but he's not out of it yet. One mistake from these front runners and he'll be back on it. So as things start to settle down then, Neil Farmack in the lead, Seat 1 in 2nd, Bidzster 3rd over the grass, Task 1 in 4th, but it looks like he might end up being 3rd at this rate if Bidzster makes more mistakes. As we go down the hill, everyone on the brakes, into that corner and out of it. Task 1 gets a good run. Bidzster clearly makes it his intentions clear. I am not going to let him through. I am going to defend for my life. As Callum has a look up the inside of Task into the next corner, and he's up the inside and he's got through. Good move there from Callum. Sneaks it up the inside, late on the brakes. That's how you do it. So Callum goes up the inside of Task, and Bidzster now harassing Seek. So Bidzster's back up there, he's harassing Seat 1 now. As we go out that corner, very sideways, and Callum's almost sideways behind Bidzster as well, so both cars making the same mistake. Callum right behind Bidzster now. Remember, Callum and TY a lot more experienced on the control than Bidzster is. The controller, because remember, if you watch the last few races, Bidzster's wheel failed and he's now on the controller as Callum goes through to 3rd place. Bidzster's going to fight it though, but Callum's got him. Callum's got in front before the next corner, and Task 1 gives him a little nudge to say, come on Bidzster, get on with it. So it's 2 Team Blue cars in front and 2 Team Black cars behind Bidzster, so he's surrounded by the 2 teams. As they go through Down the hill as Callum and Seat 1 lean on each other, and Bidzster can't avoid that, and they slow each other up, and Callum spin. Cyrex avoids Callum, just about gets it going. Oh, that all concertinaed up. So I think what happened there is that the two team blue cars came together, and then Bidzster had nowhere to go, but we'll just get that confirmed in a replay. Okay, here's a replay of what happened on lap 3 then. So coming down to this left-right section, into here, Seat 1 goes wide and makes a mistake and slows up. Callum has to hit the brakes behind him, and then Bidzster can't go anywhere because Seat 1 has to hit the brakes again in front. And then Callum goes for a spin, and then Team Black cars fighting each other as well. Okay, let's have a look at that again now, but from on board with Callum. So we're going down here, got Bidzster behind us. So watch Seat 1, he goes wide, misses his apex, and then goes off there, and then around this corner slides, and then Callum can't do anything about it, and Bidzster's already going around the corner. He can't slow down, and Callum did very well to recover that, and recovers in 6th place. So as we come back from that replay then, Bidzster harasses Seat 1, now Callum's out of the picture, right behind Seat 1 here, going up towards the next few corners. No way through for Bidzster, he makes a little mistake there, but nothing too bad. TAS1 and Cyrex close up. There's TY in 7th place, he's a bit further back. Here's Stacker and Firepower still battling at it. A good showing here from Stacker. He looks like he's got used to that car finally. Same with Firepower. He's not hanging about either. Rodder's back in 10th and Nick Hash in 11th. So a really bad race there for Nick Hash. As we look back at the Bidzster TAS1 battle, and then Cyrex is on his own there in 5th place. As Bidzster makes a mistake there. Bidzster makes a mistake. TAS1 goes straight through. Thank you very much. Mercy, and I'm off. Go into the hairpin, Bidzster closes up, oh, taps TAS1 in the back end, but he'll let him go. I would imagine he'll not try and go through, but Cyrex will try and take advantage of that, and Bidzster says, no, not on your life, sunshine, stay there, not yet, or not ever. As TY closes up to the back of Callum now, as Firepower's made a mistake there, so Firepower through on Stacker, but makes a mistake. Stacker has got Rodders all over the back end of him now, so Rodders goes to the inside and gets him out of the corner, as I think Stacker's heading for the pits. Yes, he is. He's fed up with those tyres. He's coming to the pits for some fresh rubber. So the tyres on this car really fading away fast for most people. As we've got Cyrex up the inside of Bidzster now, so Bidzster goes back to 5th. So Bidzster slowly working his way backwards. So good showing at first, because you know typical Bidzster is very good in traffic in the first few laps, but then as the pace comes, as he has to keep up a consistent pace, it's not easy on that controller to keep up a consistent pace, so he's just struggling there as he almost hits the back of Cyrex. Off he goes, and Callum says, thank you very much, I will take that, I will extend my championship lead from you even more. So up to 5th place goes Callum, back to 6th goes Bidzster. So he's got to watch out, because TY's not too far behind as well, so he's got to watch out behind him. So there's Neil Farmack out in front, fastest lap of the race as well to boot. Out there, doing what he does best, making up that gap. Making the most of that gap, trying to extend it, as Seat 1 in 2nd place with the two Team Black cars behind him, with TAS1 leading the way into that downhill left-hander. Very hard corner, and it bites you if you get it wrong. As we come up the hill, they all close up now, and TAS1's going to try and go for the overtake on Seek. He's up the inside, Seat 1 gives him space, and textbook move there from TAS1. That's probably one of the best overtakes I've seen him do. So well done to TAS1 there. Cyrex tries to go around the outside of Seat 1 for the inside of the hairpin, and I think he's going to get it. Up the inside goes Cyrex. Round the inside, Seat 1's going to try and keep on the outside for the next corner. No, nothing he can do about it. Cyrex is just ahead. Cyrex gets that 3rd place. Good attempt to get back through there from Seat 1, but just not close enough, and he flashes lights in defeat. Says, I'm not giving up yet. As we look at 2 other cars that are close, as we've got Rodders and Firepower's off as well. Firepower off into the wall. Rodders isn't waiting, so clearly Firepower made that mistake on his own. So Firepower in 9th place makes that mistake and goes back down to 9th place. As we look at the 2nd and 3rd boys, the Team Black cars, still trying to pressurise each other, and Seat 1 there just behind them, and Callum closed up on his teammate as well, so Callum's coming back into this after getting caught out earlier by his teammate, and then Bidzster having nowhere to go, crashing into him as he slides around that corner. Brilliant camera angle there for that 4-wheel drift, absolutely brilliant stuff. Yeah, he's definitely close on his teammate. You can see visually closer. But meanwhile, speaking of teammates, Cyrex and Task 1 are closing up on each other as well, with Cyrex closing on Task. Into this downhill left, right. Really fast section of racetrack. There's the two teams still close together. Cyrex behind Task 1. He'll want to try and get ahead of Task 1 if he can, just to try and get some more points ahead in the championship, to try and catch Callum up, and he's going right round the outside of his teammate. Brilliant stuff there from Cyrex. Don't know whether that was made a bit easier for him, but he gives him the Task 1 the flash the hazard, so that might have been Task 1 just sensibly letting him through for the points in the championship. So good team playing there from Task 1 if he did so. Callum goes through on Seek 1, so Seek 1 letting Callum go, so he knows he's after Cyrex. So again, both teams doing very well to support each other here. Good to see the teamwork involved. As we go around the hairpin, Callum now within sight of Task 1 and within striking distance as he slides the way out of that corner, as he scrambles for grip in that Lamborghini Huracan. As we go across the line. Good luck there from Callum. His personal best of the race. His teammate's still staying behind him. I don't think Seat 1 will go for any moves here. He'll probably try and sit behind Callum and let him pull him up to the others. As we go into this first few corners, again tricky stuff through here, and then down here, this is where we saw Callum with that awesome four-wheel drift last lap. As we come down here, this time he'll be in the turbulent area of Task, so don't expect to see the car sliding about as much. As he gets right behind him and has to hit the brakes halfway through the corner, and Seat 1 has to do the same. Callum closes up. Will he go for the inside at the hairpin? No, Seat 1 will. He'll go for the inside on his teammate, but Callum leaves them some room if he wants to, but no way through there. So Seat 1 costs Callum a chance of getting past Task 1 there, because Callum had to look in his mirrors. But he's drafting up to the back of him again. Rides up towards the back of Task 1 now. Through this fast left right, brilliant stuff, and then into the right left right. Really nice track, this Lagomagora. It's really nice high average speed as well, and the corners are very hard, natural and technical as well. As we come down the hill, Callum gets right close behind Task 1, has to go a bit more straight on under brakes because he closed up that much, and now he's right in the draft. They'll be able to draft him up here, and then he might be able to move out and have a look. Will he have a look or go into this 90-degree left-hander? No, he won't, not yet. Cyrex isn't exactly pulling away from Task 1 either, so Task 1 can't get his foot down too much because he's got his teammate in front of him. As Callum can't find a way through still. So we've got a car off in the back, right at the back. I think that's Nick Hash. He's having a horrible time with this car. So Nick Hash in 11th place, Stacker in 10th, but still soldiering on. So is Firepower. Good to see everyone soldiering on, even though they're finding it hard with this car. Bidzster is still in 7th behind TY there. Then there's Seat 1, and then there's Callum right behind Task now. Still right behind Task, should I say. As we go up the hill into this first sector. Again, very complex stuff this, but it's the balance of speed and precision. There's Callum, closes right up to the back of Task. He might even be able to pull out before we get to the left-right bit, but no, he can't. He has to settle for 4th, stay where he is, and then try again. As we go down towards the hairpin, Task 1 will slightly defend the inside. There we go, slightly defending the inside, so Callum can't get through. But Callum just says, all right then, I'll drive right around the outside, and Task 1 shows in the dirt. Oh, well, that's what happens if you try and overtake around the outside, Callum. Eat dirt. As they go down towards this left-right, Task 1's on the correct side of the track for this, but he'll be slower out the corner. As Callum can take a nice natural line through there. Oh, Task 1 so close to them sausage curbs. Seat 1 closes up right behind his teammate now, so this is a full Team Black versus Team Blue war here. As we go down the hill, not close enough to make a move just yet, I don't think. Not just yet. He's got to wait. He might be able to get a good run out of the corner. Runs a bit wide though, but he can get his foot down, but still to no avail. No way through yet. As we look back at Stacker, and it's Nick Hash in the pits. I wondered who was in the pits. It's Nick Hash. I don't know why he's waiting there, but unless he's not picked his tyres yet, but he's still waiting in the pits. So Nick Hash probably had enough of that car. Neil Farmack's about to start his last lap. and so are these boys. Cyrex, Task 1, Callum, oh, Task 1 makes a mistake. Callum goes up the inside, but he's on the wrong side for the next corner. Unless he can go for the cutback or drive. Oh, he just gets the grip around the outside, and Task 1 almost shows Seaton a wall. Oh, how close was that? Incredible stuff. Seat 1 flashes his lights in annoyance, saying, hey, we're almost the end of my race there. So Task 1 almost puts Seat 1 in the wall, but luckily manages to see it at the last minute. But Callum gets 3rd place. So now it's a split black and blue sandwich. As Seat 1 loses it, he's lost it completely, he's gone completely round. Oh no, Seat 1 loses it, he's got to get a move on, otherwise Bidzster will be right up behind him as well. So Bidzster's there in 6th, and Bidzster's ahead of TY, so TY's, yes, TY's been in the pits. Look at that lap time, TY's been in the pits, he's got fresh rubber on now, so TY will be closing on Bidzster now. Can Bidzster and Seat 1 survive the lap ahead of TY? We'll have to see. There's Cyrex in 2nd place there, with Callum still trying to close in on him. But again, it'll only be a 2-point gain that Cyrex gets in this race, even if they finish in the positions that they are now. So it'll not like it'll be much. As we've got Bidzster and Seat 1 side by side up the hill. Seat 1 with the hazards going, probably not aware that he's got them going. There's Bidzster on the inside, down towards this section for the last time. Spitzer slides the car in and Seat 1 does as well. Oh, incredible. So close as we go into the next section. Bidzster ahead. There's we've got Neil Farmack coming through towards the last complex now. He's about to win the race. And this is the battle for second still on. Callum's closed right up behind Cyrex now. This could be a game changer as well. As our Bidzster's lost it. Bidzster's lost it into that last sector, so Bidzster's lost it there, and TY will probably be around here somewhere. There he goes, TY goes straight through. As we go back to the leader, Neil Farmack is across the line. There's the checkered flag, takes the checkered flag. Neil Farmack wins race 4. Good win there from Neil Farmack in dominant fashion. As Cyrex is just going to come across the line in front of Callum. Is he? Yes, Cyrex gets Callum on the line. So Cyrex 2nd, Callum 3rd, Task 1 in a well-deserved 4th as well. Seat 1, after that mistake, still ends up gathering a 5th place out of all that. So 5th place for Seat 1 across the line. Well done to him. TY is going to come across the line in front of Bidzster, so Bidzster back down to 7th place on that last lap. So 6th for TY, 7th for Bidzster. So hopefully better luck next time for Bidzster. A miserable weekend for him in this one. And Rodders, 8th place. Not the best of finishes in that one for him, but hopefully it'll pick up next time for him in the Mazdas. As Firepower's in the wall on the last lap. Firepower's in the wall. He's recovering there. Whereabouts is Stacker? There he is. But Firepower's just going to get it going unless he spins again. But he's just going to get it going here. And there he goes. There's Stacker. Going around those last few corners. So Firepower in 9th place. Stacker is going to be in 10th. And there's Nick Hash. He'll finish in 11th place. So we'll just get those results in for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results. So Neil Farmack wins that one then by 14 seconds. A truly dominant race by Neil Farmack in that one. Cyrex in 2nd place. 3rd place for Callum. 4th place is Task 1. Seat 1 finishes in 5th, so they'll carry weight in the next race. TY in 6th. 7th for Bidzster. A little bit of a better showing for that one for Bids. Rodders in 8th. Firepower in 9th. Stacker finishes 10th, and Nick Hash rounds off the 11. Neil Farmack with the fastest lap then, 1:56.8. So after all that then, Neil Farmack is the winner in that one. He wins race 4. So well done to Neil. So we'll see you guys next time for the penultimate round, or sorry, should I say for the final round of the GT Sport Cup Championship. I will get those words right. So we'll see you guys next time for the last round of the Cup Championship. Take care, guys.